They call him Madness for a reason. He doesn't follow rules. He doesn't have limits. And once you enter his world, there's no getting out the same. This is not just a dark romance. It's a descent into chaos, obsession, and the brutal cost of revenge. If you thought love was healing, prepare to watch it bleed. Welcome to the sick and twisted mind of a man who never learned how to feel, until he met the girl who wasn't afraid to walk into the fire with him. Madness is more than just a nickname. It's who he is. Grey Maddox, better known as Madness, is a member of the Lords, an elite, secretive brotherhood that rules the city from the shadows. He's dangerous, unhinged, with a thirst for pain and a smile that promises destruction. His past is a collection of broken pieces and unspeakable violence, and his future, tied to blood, loyalty, and the unrelenting pursuit of vengeance. The story kicks off in true Tessier fashion, with heat, violence, and a mystery that immediately pulls you in. We meet Grey during one of his infamous underground fights. There's a frenzy in the crowd, people screaming his name, watching him destroy his opponent like a man possessed. And that's because he is. Madness lives for chaos. He craves it. He doesn't just fight to win. He fights to feel alive. But even the most powerful monsters have a weak spot. For Madness, it comes in the form of a girl who isn't supposed to exist in his world. Her name is Braylin, a ballerina with a tragic past and a steel spine. She's light where he's dark, graceful where he's brutal. But make no mistake, Braylin isn't some helpless damsel. She walks into his world knowing she might not come out whole, and somehow she makes him want to be more than the monster everyone believes he is. Their first meeting is electric. She's kidnapped and brought to the Lords for reasons she doesn't understand. She's a pawn in a game she never agreed to play. But when her eyes meet his, something shifts. There's a pull, a recognition of two damaged souls who were never meant to find peace. But maybe, just maybe, they can find it in each other. Madness is obsessed from the start, not just with her body, but with her spirit. The way she refuses to break, even when everything around her is designed to crush her. He wants to own her, control her, protect her, and destroy anyone who dares to touch her. But falling in love with a lord is never safe. There are rules, blood oaths, rivalries, and a brutal past that refuses to stay buried. Madness has enemies who would use Braylin to get to him. And as his obsession grows, so does the danger surrounding them both. As Braylin fights to maintain her independence and sanity, she's slowly pulled deeper into his world of secrets and violence. She witnesses firsthand the kind of man Grey really is, one who tortures without remorse, who kills without hesitation. But she also sees the boy inside, the one haunted by a past no one knows about, a boy whose mother abandoned him, whose father turned his back on him, whose only sense of family came from a brotherhood that demands everything and gives nothing in return. Their relationship isn't just dark, it's dangerous. There are moments of tenderness, yes. Moments where Grey lets his guard down and shows her the pieces of his soul he never reveals to anyone. But there are also moments of raw brutality, when his rage takes over and he becomes the madness everyone fears. And yet she stays, because underneath the blood and violence there's love, twisted, broken, but real. The kind that binds two people together in ways that are both beautiful and terrifying. She's not trying to fix him, she's trying to understand him. And in doing so, she helps him reclaim the parts of himself he thought were long gone. But love alone won't save them. Not in this world. Madness is tied to the Lords by blood and loyalty. There are enemies watching, traitors hiding in plain sight. And when the past comes roaring back with a vengeance, both Grey and Braylin are forced to confront the darkest truths of all, the ones that could tear them apart forever. The climax of the story is a symphony of violence, secrets, and emotional gut punches. Madness is forced to make a choice. The Brotherhood, or the girl who makes him feel like he might actually deserve something more than pain. And Braylon has to decide if loving a man like Gray is worth sacrificing the last bits of normalcy she has left. Shantel Tessier doesn't shy away from the dark. She pulls you into it, wraps you in it, and dares you to look away. Madness is brutal in the best way. Every page drips with intensity, with moments that make your pulse race and your heart ache. It's not just about love. It's about survival, about finding hope in the most hopeless places, about what happens when two broken people collide and refuse to let go, even when the world is screaming for them to fall apart. One of the most hauntingly beautiful parts of this book is how it humanizes the villain. Madness isn't just a cold-blooded killer. He's a man who never had a chance at a normal life, who learned to survive by becoming a monster. And yet, when he loves with everything he has. It's possessive, it's wild, it's consuming, but it's also the most honest thing he's ever felt. Braylon is no damsel in distress. She's fierce, smart, unshakable. She challenges Gray, pushes him, makes him question everything he thought he knew about loyalty and love. She walks into his world of violence and makes it hers, not by changing it, but by surviving it. Together they are chaos and calm, fire and ice, two halves of the same broken whole. Their story isn't a fairy tale, it's a war, but it's one worth fighting for. If you're a fan of dark romance with obsessive heroes, morally gray choices, and love that feels more like a battlefield than a honeymoon, Madness will grip you from the first page and never let go. This is not a book for the faint of heart. There's blood, there's pain, there's dominance, control, and themes that cut deep. But there's also redemption, raw passion, and a kind of love that defies logic. Gray Maddox doesn't know how to be soft, but he learns to be vulnerable. And in a world where power is everything, that's the most dangerous thing of all. So if you're ready to lose yourself in a world of dark secrets, violent lust, and one of the most compelling anti-heroes in dark romance, Madness will take you there. Just be warned, once you meet him, there's no going back. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description. Thank you.